shit.
Like the hot fucking.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm not gonna record audio for this, but I'm playing Minecraft and just recording it. So thank you. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Punkin' Replays here with Nate's Minecraft Arby's John, and we're gonna start it at 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. So with this, I was online with Chris, and I just wanted to play Minecraft while we bullshitted for a while. On the 4th of January, 2026. It's now the 6th of January. Oh shit! At 1:18 p.m. So I'm in my room of my house, hanging out, or my studio, I should say. But we're out here in the Arby's world, and then in this one, I tend to the sheep a little bit, and I believe we just do some running and some good old-fashioned exploring. Can I fucking hear the shit? Thank you. But yeah, I really had to just tweak my Audacity a bit ago. Run Crap Fixer again and everything because Windows 11 is the worst thing they've ever put out. And I know everybody says that with every edition and they love it, but no, I really mean it. I was not liking the fake protection thing that they offered with Windows 10. They extended it by another year, air quotes, but that was actually just bullshit. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to do Windows 11 just to, keep that security feature fully in, even though I use a different antivirus and other shit that I trust. But it's like they took everything good about Windows and then said AI, and that's literally all they did, and it sucks. It throttles everything. My PC was built with parts from 2019, potentially before even, but parts from 2019 in 2020, and it's had a couple upgrades since then. It is not meant to run your AI piece of shit Windows 11 fucking OS. It could barely run Windows 10, which is also pretty ass. Like, Windows 8 was like an Xbox One HUD, which I think is really cool. A cheap PC I got at Goodwill, put a hard drive in, and made work easily because it didn't have a hard drive in it. I quick flashed a free copy of 8 on it, and that thing is so fun. I use a little handheld, trigger button ball mouse for that one just to practice navigating it, even though it's already hard. And speaking of navigating, we're going to build up in the mega mining room here just for fun. I was just kind of exploring. And, but yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I like Windows 8 compared to fucking 11. Jesus Christ. At least it works. It doesn't go woo as soon as you try to open File Explorer and then fucking crash. Really? Files Explorer needs to fucking crash every time you click on it? File Explorer. Oh, we'll change the way your directories are. Have you cleared your cache? Yes to every question you're going to ask me. It's a piece of shit operating system. It sucks. It really sucks, man. This is my place to say whatever, and I'm trying to make it with good stuff. But in order to get to good stuff, sometimes you have to talk about the bad. You have to feel it. You have to explore it. And then in this instance here, I'm trying to locate the fish tank, and I went to the total wrong side. Which that happens. But I had one copy of the fish that we had got while exploring, the one that chose us, because I was in creative when I placed him accidentally. So we have 2 of him in there, and then I was getting my double water bucket, which I think I'm just going to start doing for exploring, because some shit that I get I really don't need, so I'm just going to be better at inventory maxing. And I just missed the exploration. Don't forget to hold your breath. Don't hold your breath is what I meant to say. Dumbass. But we can't drown in this world or in Nate's Minecraft server, so... But also we do the good old left click, right click fucking spam of that. So do not fret, because you're not a guitar. But I'm trying to find the secret passageway out of here, which is the other path. You hear me sipping a Mr. Pibb? I wanted to drink water, but there's not one in here. Honestly. I should go get one. I don't want to pause everything, though, because then it's going to off-sync it. But that's the other exit. We're charging the water up here, or the air, so then we can just yeet up to the top without it doing the diagonal right neck glitch for damage. Because that was supposed to be a feature years ago, was like, oh, whichever way you get shot or hit from is which way your screen will, tick. You know how it, twicks to the right? But with a certain update, it didn't do that anymore, and they haven't fixed it. They know about it, and they just haven't fixed it. Because supposedly when they fix it, people are like, no, we like the only going to the right. It throws me off if it goes the other way. And it's like, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's called repetition. It's a pattern. You know, you get muscle memory, even mentally in a game, to certain shit. But if it's supposed to be multi-directional, then I think we should strive for that direction, which is any direction. I don't think I've got to properly show you guys this, but one day in somewhat survival, somewhat creative, I went over here and built this really cool connection wood bridge a couple months ago. And then over here is Camel Island. I don't remember why they were there, but they like it there. Look at, he's rising to greet me. Yeah, there's CJ, Tom, and Far. It was supposed to be Fart, but it's like Far-E-T. So that's their names now, and they do like it there. So that's just true. That is just true. And then we're going to keep an eye on the time of the file here, because like I said, this is voiceover, if I didn't say that. I play all the game for Arby series right now, just so I can focus on playing and relaxing, and then I come back over a couple days or however long later and dub over. I did do that, or I might do that, I should say, with Minecraft server as well, because I did like 30, 40 minutes of footage of regular survival on that too the other night, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how much right away I want to put out voiceless of that, so I think I'll leave the gameplay stuff only like up this time, because I like watching it and other people might, but yeah, just air it like the same time maybe, I don't know, air the regular episode and then like 30 minutes later air the gameplay only, so it's like episode blank gameplay only. You know, you don't gotta watch them both, but they're there for somebody that wants to watch either, you know? I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just so, I mean, I don't know how much of this world is generating new, and how much of it is just 2019/2020 Xbox One Minecraft generated, because that's where this world was started, which is just crazy to me. And then it got ported to April or May 2020, at least sometime around there after that, to PC. And I can't remember if it was Java or Bedrock, but it's definitely running on Java now, on Jada, the chef. True. And sometimes on this, even though I can hear the music loudly, OBS is just like, oh yeah, dude, it's fucking off. So there'll just be silent bouts where there's no music, even though it was playing. So sorry for that. It's just annoying. I'm like, oh, cool, because sometimes I'll be like on and talking, or it's just like late. So I want to hear the music, but I don't want it to be blaring. But I don't want to not hear it at all. So it just like, for some reason, does not detect it. I'm like, hell yeah. Also, tomorrow, so January 7th, I will be filming with/for my cousin Steven of Moonfall. He is going to be doing the Rainy Day Ramen Challenge from Persona 4 specifically, I believe, because that's the one me, him, and Chris did on his live stream 2024. And that was a lot of fun. That was a lot last year, 2 years ago now almost. Fuck! And that was my chair. I swear to God, I would own up if I farted. I'd say safety or excuse me, or I would cut it from the audio. But anyway, gonna help him film that, and it's like, I think 4 pounds of meat, 6 pounds of food maybe. It's like rice and a bunch of different meat and stuff, and he's not just gonna waste it. He'll probably actually eat it in one sitting, but I think he wants to have me help film the introduction, the cooking, preparing of said meal, and then also like him eating it. Sounds fun. I'm excited. We're gaming in Fall Guys yesterday. That was pretty cool. Sorry you guys always see me mining coal in these series, but hey, it is what it is sometimes. But we were playing Fall Guys yesterday because he was on stream, and he got a solo dub in the first like set of it. I think maybe it was the second, and that was cool. And then I joined not on mic but on game playing duos, and we won our first set on that, which was cool. And I played a few more and got some good plays. It was like in, what was it, Slime Tower or whatever. I jumped over something and grabbed a pylon vertically that shouldn't have been like grabbable, but I perfectly grabbed the ledge on it somehow, and Yeah, it was just funny. The pylon grab was crazy. A pylon, by the way, is like the things out front of Walmart, the big poles with that are bright colored. It's just that. It looks like rock candy in the game, or like a thing for a xylophone. You know, nothing too crazy. Holy shit, dude. Oh my gosh. I really want water. I haven't got to eat yet today, but I'm just like, meh. Everything feels like meh. So, I figured I'd get this dub done. Again, I gotta dub some stuff for Legends of Might and Magic. Frickin', this is gonna be a trip, right? So, it's gathering footage from, I think, 2025, but I didn't want to run mic on it. So, there's an hour and a half of the first one, and then I think 3 hours of the other one. But I want to let you guys know that since I'll be dubbing over that, there's obviously the gameplay-only version that's out, and then the big compilation video of gameplay that's out already for it. I don't know if I put it out as just one big dubbed-over episode that's like an hour, and then the next one is like the 3.5 hours split into 2 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes, sorry. With 2026 vocals, not vocals, you know what I mean? Well, vocals dubbed over it. One Tree Hill, or is it Road? I don't remember what that's from. But, yeah, I'm excited for that, so I'm going to dub over that and talk, because during that era last year, I just didn't want to talk, man. It was a fucking shit year for 2024 for my brain, with a lot of fun from Steven's stream and hanging out with Chris again and everything. So 2024 was, like, a lot, and then that was shit. And then after that, like, that was 2024. Up till, like, October, and then Steven's stream stuff, etc. kind of fell apart, and then the group, not fell apart, but, like, me and Chris and everybody still like hung out, and then we would all talk, but we weren't creating actively, I should say, along with doing stuff with Gimmick/DJ/Marson for Season of the Cursed on and off since 2023 October. But then last year came around, it was just another weird middle year for me to between everything. Like 2023 was that I wasn't involved with any girls or any relationships or any flings. Same with like after my birthday era, 2022, through now still, but it was just like a weird between year. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't working any big jobs. I'd just been doing my content. I've been doing, and I say content, but you know what I mean, doing my videos, doing music here and there, doing photos and drawing and whatever else. But just doing that here and there, or just doing nothing because of depression and just trying to gather my brain. And then I, clean my life, clean the files up and everything, and I'm better for a while. But, oh, they're chasing them. They're teaching their... Oh, the baby killed a baby. Good God. The world we live in. But, do you know? I don't have water, so I'm trying to keep my sentences reined in, but I'm like, oh no, they're falling apart. But yeah, just last year was another weird in-between year of like every day feeling like a blink of an eye, and every week feeling like a blink of an eye, but every day also dragging. Speaking of Moon Pond, this is I bit my tongue. The first teleportation spot that we will be doing in this session. There's a couple more that come up, but this one I really liked, and very shortly will be the second one. And it's just I want to go to other places here that are further away from the Arby's John until we build more epic stuff over there. You might have seen the orange weird tree things this time. I don't remember if I addressed those before yet, but yeah, those were cool. And then I accidentally almost deleted a lot of the hay house and the hay pile, because I was like, well, I wonder what thing is on. And the coordinates were perfectly 1200, 64, 213. So I was like, that's perfect. But the hay house and shit, I just was like, I hate the big pile, and I want the house to look more like even. So I went from the middle and the outsides and just chopped all the way down. That's a 4 tall one. I was seeing if it was 5. Because 4 is uncommon, but 5 and taller are pretty uncommon from what I gather. Same with cacti. Cactuses for the rest of you. But me, I'm from Arizona. No, I'm kidding. Haha. You thought I was from Arizona for a minute, but I'm not. Fuck you on Arizona's your tea. I said that last night when I was on with Chris because we were talking about something, and I was talking about tea because I'll drink pretty much any kind of tea. Bags, cans, bottles. sweet, unsweetened, flavored, fruity, whatever. But he likes certain cans of it, and, you know, he's like, the tea doesn't taste bad to me, just it makes me shit. I'm like, well, why does it make you shit? It ain't coffee. You know, figure it out. But he's like, I got a case of the Arizona watermelon tea coming in, and then I later, like, we were talking about something, I said, fuck you, on Arizona's your tea, like the memes where it's like, I can't even think of a reference. But, oh, there's a train. If you guys don't live near anything nuclear, or in America in anything nuclear, the first Tuesday of the month, you should visit a town that does that. Oh my god. Visit a town and sleep in. So that when you wake up, you're awoken to nuclear air raid sirens on the first Tuesday of every month. People don't realize how fucking weird that is, but for nearly 29 years, that's how I've woke up nearly every day. Not every day. Every year, every first Tuesday of the month that it happens that I'm in town, which is most of them. And right here, we're using these pumpkins to find a perfect spot to bridge across for now, where I will build a more epic bridge later. But they don't scare me, but every once in a while when they first start up, it's like everybody, the cats and dogs and stuff, will just like sit up and go, what the fuck? Oh, it's just the nuclear air raid warning test sirens that we live next to. Hell yeah. And this place looks cool, so this does become the second teleportation zone, which I just typed the coordinates for \TP at P, which is player. So that it only triggers it for you if you're triggering the command block, and then the coordinates, and then I just send it, and then later on I can up, copy, paste, as long as you don't leave the world. And the last time I was in on the N8's Minecraft server, I think I did that with something, so I'll address that when I voice over for that 3.5 episode. But the 3.5, I think, I don't know, do we put it out as that, or is it just episode 4 gameplay only? I think 3.5 gameplay only, and then episode 4 being the full one just seems fine. And then later on, I just release it more randomly. So people will be like, wait, didn't I already see this? We'll figure it out. You guys will already know how it's existing when that time comes. But it is not that time yet. But how much? 17 minutes, 23 minutes? Okay, we'll run that to like 19. 19. Molasses Malone, buddy. Tommy. Hope you're doing well, man. I don't know if you'd see this, but, yeah, you know. It's one of those things where it's like you can't, we both could reach out, but I don't want to feel like it's reaching out for like a content reason or like a, you know, anything life-changing, but it's just like, you miss certain people and you didn't have a falling out, but it just feels odd still. But, love you, dude. Hope you're doing well. And it was 1313 from Molasses Malone, but I said 1919 on the timestamp. I like this as like a little lore. Like you're coming across in the night, and you see this little inlet, and there's a light around the corner, and you're like, oh, it must be a hidden cave, like a bar or a store, and then it's just one torch, and you're met with yourself and a shadow against the wall behind you. And then you go up here and see this other cool shit. I don't know, we got stuff to do. We got time. Been reading a lot more. I think I said that before, but it's been fun trying to catch up on stuff and just really clean up my brain and get off my phone. I still use it for scrolling and stuff here and there, and sometimes more than I would like to, and then I feel like shit. But it's nice to use it for communicating or even e-reading on Play Store books. In the dark mode with white text, the pages are black and the text is like a soft white. You can change the font and the size and the spacing. And when you hit left or right, it like does a digital page flip if you like that. But yeah, it's been fun. I like it. It has been good to me, and I think you guys should read anything you want. You know, nobody has to quiz you on it. Is kind of why I think I stopped reading a lot after high school, because I was just so conditioned to be... I would read and read a lot and read well and read fast, but I wouldn't retain it because I could read fast, and I could read well, and I could read well out loud and to myself. But just, fuck you, fish, get out of my way. But it just, like, so many years of, okay, you read this, now you have to read it with writing something and remembering everything in mind. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to read the information and experience it, dude. Like, I want to retain the stuff that matters to me, or that I can retain, but I don't want to have to write this big, dumbass thing on it. Like, just let me fucking read, dude. It's not called writing, it's called reading. You know, but like that being said, I very happily have found a bunch of my writings from 2014 and 2015 that I had in my email, and I'm going to compile a thing with those for just a release in the future. I'm not going to change too much on them, and then with some things I've wrote since then, a lot of it was written as songs or, you know, poems or just thoughts, and a lot of it to me is not profound in like a genius sense, but I'm just like, wow, 16, 17, or 18-year-old me was really thinking and really feeling, and I've always kind of felt that way, but I had it written down there. In this part, obviously, I'm just talking over it, but I saw the lava and stuff spawn in, and the cows just swimming, and the sheep are not there, the pigs are there, and the fish are just swimming, so I just kind of liked that. But thank you guys for watching this episode of Nate's, Arby's, John, Season 2. Stay safe, drink your water, be smart, don't let anger control you, because when you let your brain not contribute itself to the fear or the anger, it rewires it and makes you stronger. And every time you give into that fear and you give into that anger, and it's not healthy to do that or to hold those in, but just be stronger for yourself. You don't got to be anything other than who you want to be or need to be for yourself. We do save the the sheep here, but because I'm like, I don't want these fuckers to die. So I brave getting pushed into the lava myself to move this fella. And I'm like, fear not. The lava never spread while you were here, but when I came, the lava did. So now I must usher it away with what I have. Sorry, this Mr. Pibb is satiating the dryness of talking without water, because I fucking don't have one on me. I wanted to grab one from my room, but it's in the window. I didn't want to go like over the corner of the bed to get it. So I'm just like, damn. And they're like, his bed is in the corner by the windows. You know that. True. Alright, saved. Speaking of saved, we're going to end this episode here, I think. So thank you guys for watching. See you the next time. Bye. I almost went to actually end recording, like with the end recording button. Damn it.